Food behind bars. It matters. Prison. It's a place most of us only see on TV. But behind those walls, there are real people. And you know what real people need? Food. It might seem like a small thing, but the food in prison is a big deal. It affects the health of inmates. It affects their behavior. It even affects how safe the prison is. So tonight, let's shine a light on a topic most people don't think twice about: prison food. All right, let's be honest. You don't picture gourmet meals when you think of prison. Most prisons serve what's called institutional food. Think cafeteria food, but with a much smaller budget. We're talking basic stuff. Carbs like bread or rice. Maybe some kind of protein, often chicken or a soy-based substitute. And vegetables, well, let's just say they're not always the freshest. Ever wonder who supplies all that food? Big surprise. It's often big companies. Think Aramark, Trinity Services Group, Sodexo. These are the giants of the food service industry, and prisons are big business for them. They bid on contracts, promising to feed inmates for as little money as possible. And as we all know, when you focus on the lowest price, quality sometimes takes a back seat. Here's a number that might shock you. Some states spend as little as $3 per day per inmate on food. That's right, $3. That's less than a cup of coffee at some fancy places. Now, imagine trying to make 3 meals out of that. It's no wonder prison food gets a bad rap. And guess who suffers? The inmates, of course, but it also creates problems for prison staff, who have to deal with the consequences of hungry, frustrated inmates. Section 5. Nutritional void. The quality debate on prison plates. So, how nutritious is this cheap food? That's a good question. Some argue that prison food meets basic nutritional needs. It provides calories, right? But others say it's lacking in essential vitamins and minerals. And let's be real, a diet of starchy carbs and processed food isn't doing any favors for anyone's health, especially those who are already vulnerable. This can lead to long-term health problems, which end up costing taxpayers even more in medical bills. Section 6. From gruel to lawsuits. Controversies in the prison kitchen. Prison food isn't just about taste, it's about dignity. And sometimes that dignity is totally disregarded. There have been cases of maggots in the food, rotten meat, and food so bad it sparked riots. Inmates have even filed lawsuits over the conditions of their meals. And you know what? They've won some of those lawsuits. Because everyone deserves to eat food that's safe and humane, even if they're behind bars. Section 7. Beyond the tray, food, justice, and rehabilitation. Here's the thing. Prison food isn't just about feeding people, it's about rehabilitation. Think about it. If we treat people like animals, are they going to come out of prison ready to rejoin society? Some prisons are starting to get it. They're introducing gardening programs, teaching inmates culinary skills. These programs not only improve the food, they teach valuable skills and give inmates a sense of purpose. Section 8. A peek behind bars. Real stories, real food, real problems. Don't just take my word for it. We spoke to former inmates about their experiences with prison food. They told us stories of constant hunger, bland meals that tasted like cardboard, and the humiliation of having to rely on ramen noodles from the commissary just to feel full. These are real people with real stories, and their experiences should make us rethink how we treat those in the justice system. Section 9, Time to Digest. Rethinking food in the correctional system. So, what's the takeaway? Prison food isn't a joke. It's a reflection of our values as a society. Are we okay with feeding people food that we wouldn't even give to our pets? It's time to invest in better food. Not just for the health of inmates, but for the health of our justice system. Because everyone deserves a seat at the table, even if that table is in a prison cafeteria,